The sparkle of the seas. Deep beneath the shimmering waves of the crystal sea, coral castles glowed with rainbow light and fish danced in swirling schools. Here lived two axolotl dragon sisters. They were underwater fairies with frilly gills that fluttered like petals and tails that shimmered like stardust. The older sister, Isla, had scales that shone like emeralds, and her gift could make bubbles sing sweet melodies that calmed the wildest currents. Isla's songs could untangle seaweed, soothe grumpy crabs, and bring peace to even the most restless tides. Everyone in the Crystal Sea loved Isla's gift, clapping their fins and flashing their scales in delight. "Oh, Isla, you're amazing," they'd cheer. The younger sister Lumi had soft pink pearl-like scales, but no one, not even Lumi herself, knew what gift she held. She wished she could help, like Isla did. She had tried to feel it before, but nothing seemed to happen. "Maybe I just don't have a gift," she would think, her gills drooping whenever the others celebrated Isla's talents. Still, she stayed close to her sister, always ready to join in adventures, even if she didn't believe she could help. One sunny morning, Isla zoomed through the coral reef, her tail scattering sparkles in her wake. "Come on, Lumi, let's explore the deep grotto today," she called. Lumi followed, curious but nervous. The deep grotto was a mysterious place, full of twisty tunnels and shadows, where even the bravest fish rarely swam. As they swam deeper, the water grew cooler and the light began to fade. Isla's scales glowed faintly, but the grotto's tunnels were so narrow that her bubbles couldn't float freely. "Don't worry," Isla said confidently. "I'll sing to light the way." She opened her mouth, but her voice echoed too loudly. Crack! Suddenly, a chunk of the coral ceiling broke loose, tumbling down and trapping Isla under a pile of rocks. Her gills fluttered weakly as her bubbles fizzled away. Isla called out, her voice trembling, "Lumi, I can't move!" Panic surged through Lumi. The grotto was pitch dark. She couldn't even see Isla clearly. The glowfish were just too far away, and honestly, no sunlight reached this deep. She wanted to help. She had to help. But what could she do? And then, deep inside her, something stirred. A warmth began to spread from her tail to her fins, and a shimmer lit the water all around her. Without knowing how, Lumi felt her gift awaken. Tiny beams of light burst from her scales, swirling like threads of moonlight, growing brighter and brighter until the whole tunnel glowed. Lumi shaped her light into a glowing net, wrapping it gently around the rocks and lifting them just enough for Isla to wriggle free. Isla called out, "Lumi, you did it!" Isla hugged her tightly. "Lumi, your light was exactly what we needed, little sister. You're a hero." The gathered fish cheered, their scales reflecting the glow of Lumi's gift. "Your lights are incredible! They saved Isla and lit up the whole grotto!" Lumi's heart swelled with pride. She had never known her gift until that very moment, but now she could feel it sparkling inside her. From that day on, Lumi never doubted herself again. She wove glowing stars to guide fish home at night, lit safe paths for baby turtles, and brightened every dark corner of the Crystal Sea. Isla still sang her beautiful bubble songs, but always smiled at Lumi and said, "Your light makes everything brighter." Together, the axolotl dragon sisters filled the Crystal Sea with music and light, knowing that both their powers were special and that sometimes the greatest gift is the one you discover when you need to help someone else.